Okay, I just got this box in the mail. This is a gift to me from Chris from Pinetop Jackson. That's the name of the channel that this guy has. He's from near Seattle, Washington. There's a guitar in here. It's what I would call, and what most people would call, a basket case guitar. If you like guitars, if you're watching this because you like guitars, please, I'll put the link in the description and in the first comment to his channel. He's one of these people that, like, a little different than me. He likes really going into the details of guitars and looking into the factories that produced them. And he has a lot of videos like that where he does guitarcheology, I guess you would call it. But he bought this guitar and he showed me pictures of it. I haven't opened this yet, I just got it. He sent this guitar to me, and he said he bought it and he had planned to do it like an Eddie Van Halen style because it's a Kramer. But he kind of ran out of time and he's doing other things right now, possibly in the process of moving. But anyway, that's his stuff there going on. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing, but he just didn't have the time to do it. He had known me for a few years just through YouTube and Instagram, and we just had some, collaborations here and there, but he had confidence that I could get this back together. He knows I've been painting a lot of Van Halen guitars, and he knows that Kramer guitars were built and based in New Jersey, probably an hour or so from my house. I didn't really check. So he kind of felt like a kindred spirit with me. So he not only did he buy this, but he had planned on doing it. But then he paid quite a bit of shipping to send it to me, and all because he wants to see it finished, and he has the confidence that I can finish it. So after this video is done, after we see what it looks like, the guitar, please put your ideas in the comments of how maybe I might do it. I have so many ideas of how I might do it, but most likely I'm going to keep it, I'm going to do it right-handed. So it'll be a left-handed guitar but strung right-handed. I did have the idea of making it a left-handed Van Halen guitar for someone that's left-handed, but I don't know anybody that right now that might want it. So, all right, let's see. Okay, looks like he reused some of his kids' either schoolwork or some kind of schoolwork, so I appreciate that, or somebody's schoolwork. He said, "Hello Tom, here's the Kramer. Thanks for taking this project on. Looking forward to seeing how you breathe new life into it. Take care, Pinetop." He's got I guess, one of his shirts in here that he packed the neck with, but it's, yeah, I think he just did that just to pack the neck. Alright, so I'll include pictures in this. Actually, when I saw this, the pictures, I thought there was deep gouges in the neck, but from what I can see here, it's just like surface. It's not gouges like I thought, so that's good. I was already filling it in my head, thinking about it. Okay. All the tuners say Kramer on them. Alright, let me put that aside. Okay, so he has, that's pretty heavy. Yeah, so it's a plywood body. There's a Lisa Simpson Valentine's Day card in there. that I'll probably keep with the guitar no matter which way I go with it, because I kind of like that kind of stuff. Alright, let me get this stuff out of the way and I'll take pictures of stuff up close. I just got a message from Chris and from Pinetop Jackson, and he said that he got this at an estate sale over a year ago, and the guy he bought it from said it was his dad's. You can see like none of these pickups match as far as I can see. There's what looks like drywall screws here and there. That looks like a drywall screw there. And he said there was no amp, so he just bought it without even testing it. He was going to use it to, just learn more about soldering and painting. But it was a little worse than he thought it was once he got into it. So he was doing other projects, and he said he thought he would come back to it one day, and he never did get back to it. So he really wants to see this put back together, and that's why he offered it to me. So that's the story about that. I will take this off and see what's under there. I know it looked like somebody had routed out the little pieces of wood that go in between the pickups. And also in today's video, I'm hoping to sand this down a little bit just to see if there's any anything left of the name. And in the parts here, he's got, there's a Kramer plate, neck plate. I did hear that these are kind of hard to date, but this one says Kramer, Neptune, New Jersey, USA. But I'm not sure if that means if it's made in USA or not. I've heard that it doesn't matter. But let's see. And I got a Pinetop Jackson pick there, so that's cool. Alrighty. And there's his logo. He's got a guitar and a saw. That's really cool. Alrighty. Let me take this pick guard off. I'll just do that off camera and then we'll look at it. There was only 2 screws holding it on, so I actually didn't have to do it off camera. And take a look at this. Have you ever seen anything like this? Me personally, no. But they got everything there. I hear the neighbors yelling. I don't know if that's on camera. Let me take a pause. Anyway, my neighbor's kind of loud. It's not actually out of the ordinary. And it's not usually anything bad. They're just kind of loud. But anyway, this has duct tape, scotch tape, and you can see the scotch tape actually looks pretty old. So it'd be interesting if that pickup works. I doubt it. And then this one, look at that. This one's going straight to the output there, with nothing. So I'm guessing this worked. Let me plug that in and see. And then the pots are kind of big and chunky. Maybe these can be reused. I don't know about the pickup. It would be interesting if this still worked, but it looks pretty crappy. I don't know. And then there's the there's where that's routed out. So if I'm going to do what I think I'm going to do and do a Van Halen with no pick guard, except for just like the corner, I'll probably just put some pieces of wood in here with maybe some wood filler to even it out, and then put one pickup here and just the way Van Halen had it with the dummy pickup here and the selector there. Alright, let's plug this in and see if that works. Yeah, so there is some life in that. So we'll try and see if any of these work. I doubt that I'll use it though. I worked on this for a little while. I only went with like down to 400 grit, and I was trying to see if there's any remnant of the original label or the print. I didn't see anything there, so I stopped. The truss rod seems to work, and the neck the fretboard isn't as bad as I thought. If you see this part here, I just very quickly just took a razor blade and scraped that off. I think this is what it was originally. I think this is just some kind of clear coat or maybe like polyurethane that someone put on there. So I should be able to quickly scrape that off. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Everything else seems to be in good shape. No cracks anywhere. Those were the original tuners. And I will probably fill this in. And I think I can reuse this original paint for the black stripes, because there's not a lot of black stripes. And I don't think it's in that, it's in kind of bad condition, but this is going to be a Frankenstrat, so I'll just wet sand this entire guitar just to clean up the paint a little bit. And there are some spots where someone uses a Sharpie, and you don't want to paint over a Sharpie, so I'll just do that. Any advice on this guitar or opinions? I think it's going to come out looking pretty cool. So it's going to look like it has a reverse headstock, but it's actually, not. It's because it's a lefty. But we'll switch it over to righty, and I don't think it's going to take me that long to do, actually. So thanks for checking this out, and you should see an update on this in a few weeks. And thank you again, Chris from Pinetop, Jackson. Please go check him out and give him a subscribe, but most importantly, check out some of his videos, and if you're into guitars, and I think you'll appreciate it.